Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're giving away our second gold pass of the 41,000 subscriber giveaway. All you gotta do to enter is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max of one entry. All the other guidelines are in the pinned comment and description of the video. Now let's turn our attention to the attack strategy today. I had so many questions to see Super Dragons again, but not with the quad clone. You guys wanted to see it with the Invis charge, and you wanted to see some more attacks. Well, I'm here to provide them. We're going to take this straight into Legends League, and we can see what we can do, because trust me, this strategy is really, really good. Okay, let's see if we can start the video off with the nice old 3-star. Okay, this base, double Invis, is kind of easier to deal with the giant arrow. You don't have to think too much about it. I'm obviously going to use it to set off both invisibility towers. But what I want to do first is focus on my Royal Champion charge. I could charge in towards the bottom side or the top side. I'm going to ignore the invisibility towers for right now. We can focus on those later. If my Royal Champion gets close to them, I will use the Queen. But for right now, I'm going to target one of the areas. Let's just go for the top side. I'll almost let the timer run out there. Bottom side would have been fine too. It's kind of the same deal with the hero, so it's not really too crazy for me. I don't mind. We're just going to keep an eye on the Royal Champion, have her go in towards here. I think she should target the scatter shot next. Yeah, sweet. After that, I do want her to run in towards here. The Teslas I can just cover because I know they're going to go down anyway due to the aura damage. Another invisibility there. And the Royal Champion is going to start working her way towards this bomb tower. So far, so good. I am going to start off with the Queen shot now as my Royal Champion keeps smashing through the base here. And then they're going to get lured over, which is fine. Royal Champion's doing good. She heads in towards the town hall. I'm actually not mad at that. That'd be really nice. There we go. We are in towards the expo. And now at this point, I'm going to provide her a rage because she should be able to take care of this whole compartment by herself. Let's see. Sweet job here. If she gets this monolith for me, even better. I do want to make sure I take care of that Invis tower. And now at this point, I'm going to spread around one Super Dragon and then the rest into this compartment. We're going to go Warden, Minion Prince, Slammer. I forgot the Loons. My gosh, that was embarrassing. Early Warden ability. Royal Champion did her job. And at this point, we're just going to watch because this base is completely smoked. That invisibility tower is going to go down. And then we just have the backside to deal with where we have a free spell, whatever we need. That Expo is getting bullied by that Phoenix. That's funny. But let's lock in here. We don't want to make any mistakes. I'm going to pop the Minion Prince ability. Frost everything over. And the reason for that Super Dragon at the top side was just to speed things up because I knew this backside would have been taken care of quite easily. My Minion Prince is getting tanked for. I don't want him to go down because his damage and because he's quicker can make sure the defenses and everything's going to get cleaned up. I'd love to have dragons in the CC because they help with taking down enemy heroes. But as you can see, I don't think we've even lost that many dragons. Like, how many did we lose? So one got hit by a Seeking Air Mine there. That's fine. This Trop Dragon decided to ignore that gold storage. That's not nice. But look how many we have. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons. We lost one. I'm telling you guys, the army doesn't go down. You have so much overkill. One of my favorite armies in the game. People are going to ask, Aki, how does it compare to the quad clone? I think the quad clone is just so quick. This on a lot of different style bases is going to work. Seriously, I haven't found many that struggle because you can be so methodical with it. You can enter in from different directions, whatever you want to do. But now I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, so far so good. Let's hit this second attack here. Double Invis again, but this time we don't have to have a great shot to set off both towers. So what I might actually do here is something I don't do too often, but I kind of like on a base like this. So my Queen's Giant Arrow, I think I can snipe from this army camp. We'll take down this air defense, the sweeper, and that invisibility tower. And then I'm going to have my Royal Champion for the opposite side. So let's do that. We're going to pop her ability. She'll be able to set off that invisibility tower. And then she can run in towards that area later. I am going to get a Invis down for her here to just make sure she's safe. Next one down because I do want her to actually get in towards that area. That would work well for me. There we go. Nice job here from the Royal Champion. Doesn't take too much damage. And at this point, we can stay focused in on her. I don't want to make any silly mistakes, but for the most part, even with the town hall nearby, we are going to clear out this compartment. Now I'm going to start focusing on this queen shot here, next invisibility. So we're watching two things at once, but it's fine. Fire off that shot. We got the value there. Now at this point, let's see which direction the world champion's going to go for. She's going for the town hall again. Guess what? I am going to use a rage and take that down. Let's see, where's she going to run now? At this point, she's running towards a monolith. I'm okay with that. I'm going to get my super dragons down here. I could have targeted anywhere I wanted. Reason being because I pretty much cleared it. I'm going to send that slammer naked. Oh, I was hoping I could have gotten... Actually, I'll send the minion prince over there, because these super dragons should be able to deal with these enemy heroes. And I wanted kind of that slammer to get in towards there. I'm going to pop the minion prince ability. There we go. Get those dragons out front tanking. And at this point, we should be good to go. We have that backside air defense to worry about a little bit. But with the amount of troops we have here, I think we're okay. I would love if my minion prince can survive here. If it doesn't, a little bit of a shame, but it will. And then now we got a bunch of boogers here tanking for us. Minion prince is running a little bit too far in front, and I hope he doesn't get tagged. Oh, he just did by that seeking air mine. All good though. Bunch of super dragons. They have enough damage to make it through here. Obviously, that air defense is maybe a little bit scary, but as I say all the time, look at the dragons. They're going to just tank and have so much health. They're not going to go down, and we are going to clear out the space. Look at that again. Minutes still left, and we've got a bunch for cleanup. Invisibility towers are probably the scariest I get asked to deal with all the time, but seriously, even with the 11 invisibilities, time's usually not too big of a problem, I've found at least. But that's also because I'm a little bit more skillful in the idea of, like, I can look at time and then I can make sure, can I spend all my level invisibilities on my royal champion, or should I start with my queen? Like for this attack, I saw I was doing well with the royal champion. I'm like, you know what? Let's turn and fire that queen shot. It went perfectly. Sometimes that could go not as well, but still, we did a good job there. I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, time for the next, maybe last attack. We shall see if I can get maybe one more in here. Okay, what do we got? Double poison towers, sweepers pointing down towards the opposite side of the town hall, which is fine by me. I'm actually not mad at that. I could probably fire off a queen's giant arrow to maybe get those out with this right here, this workshop. But let's work on our royal champion. I think maybe having her, seeing my queen at that workshop, 12 o'clock is probably the best to go. So let's pop my royal champion ability. I could have went from the bottom side, but I think the monolith would have given me some problems. And obviously I want to attack behind the sweepers. Now let's see. RC's doing good. There is the minion prince there, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. No problem there, though. I'm just going to make it go invis. Next invisibility here. I want my royal champion to walk down, so if she takes this angle, I'm not mad at it, because I can leave that top side for the dragons. They can deal with that. Royal champion's going to make a solid push here. Hopefully that didn't push her towards the minion prince. Nice. I like that, because I know the multi-archer tower and builder hut are going to go down due to the aura damage. Another invisibility here. Now let's fire off this queen's giant arrow. Next invisibility here. The reason I fired that shot off is I just want to do more damage for the royal champion. She's doing great though here. Queen did her job. She's going to fire a ton of stuff off for us. She got both sweepers, which was nice. I am going to start with a super dragon, kind of spread out like this, and then the rest of them in here. Let's go warden, minion prince, send in a blimp. I'll go early. You know what? I'm just going to hold off right now. We'll use the warden ability in a second, because I don't want my minion prince to take too much damage. I have a rage for the backside. I still have a freeze as well when I want to use it. I'm probably going to freeze this fire spitter, because they can do a ton of damage. I'm going to open up the slammer. You'll see why I did that. That was more so just a tank for the minion prince. I'm going to rage up here. Fire that minion prince shot off. Look at that. That's perfect, man. That was awesome. Minion prince is probably going to go down maybe now. Look at this. This is why you can be so proactive with this. Speed. We use that one super dragon to clean for us, and look, it's still alive, and it's got almost full health. Look how many super dragons there are alive, guys. If I have one more attack, I will do it, but as you can see, super quick. And I'm right, the super dragons just do not go down. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Is that all 8? No, okay, no, they got hit, but they're still alive. I can't see that though. Okay, there might be one down, but still, you guys know what I mean. 50 dang seconds left. Like, come on, it's not even that hard. Works on a bunch of different style of bases. Oh, there goes that dragon, by the way. Yeah, I'm not really finding too hard of bases to struggle on. Invisibility Tower, Poison Tower. I've done friendly challenges where it's awesome. I think if I have one more attack, we'll do it. If not, you will hear my outro. Okay, I do still have one attack left. And let's see if we can end the video off with the sweet 3-star. Okay, Invisibility Tower right by the Town Hall. That's fine. And then a Rage Tower. Kind of similar to before. But what do I want to do? Well, your role champion is always looking to carve a just piece out of the base. So what am I going to do? I look at 12 o'clock and it actually looks perfect. If I can get my role champion near or even close to the monolith, that'd be perfect. The reason I don't want to go towards the bottom side, 2 heroes, Rage Tower, Multi-Archer Tower, merged. That's just too much, okay? We got to speed up a little bit here. I'm going to let the role champion take care of this Wizard Tower because I know nothing else is going to be in its range. That way we don't waste Rocket Spear shots on it. And now at this point, we'll pop it and have her go crazy. The Queen, I'm probably just going to snipe some shots to take care of the air defenses. But we'll focus on that a little bit later here. World Champion's doing good. Gonna have to be careful. I want her to push her towards this monolith. Oh, was the hope. And now I need to mess up and use an invisibility. Let's get her in towards this monolith. That's what I want. Have that taken down. And at this point, we can use the next invisibilities and set up our path depending on which direction she decides to take. Oh my gosh, she's actually heading in towards the core. So she might actually get down that invisibility tower for us, which would actually be beyond crazy. And I take that all day. That way we don't have to worry too much if we fumble the Queen's giant arrow. She takes care of the CC all by herself. Oh my gosh, we're going to use this invisibility because it's actually going to help us out. And then I'm going to get my own down. Oh my gosh, that was wonderful. Now let's fire off this Queen shot here. Take out some air defenses. I'm going to get a Super Dragon to funnel. More Super Dragons over here. We got to be a little bit quick. We've hit the 2-minute mark. That's fine though. I'm going to get a Slammer in. Let's see. Should I get a Slammer over here to help? Sure, why not? And then the Minion Prince. We're going to get a Freeze in when we need. I'm going to delay the Warden ability because we don't need it just yet. My Minion Prince is doing good. I'm going to see what direction we head in here. I'm going to get a free spell down on this air defense before my Minion Prince gets absolutely annihilated by it. Pop the ability there. Frost everything over. Look at this. This is the valuable thing of delaying this Warden ability because now as we get into towards this damage, I'm going to drop down my own Rage. Look at that Slammer. Going to tank for that Super Dragon. And we are going to do this base again in a minute. Still left over and most of our dragons surviving. So this is what I'm trying to get at, guys. This strategy is very, very strong. And you're not really going to find too many bases that give you a problem. It's taken me pretty high in trophies. Obviously, I use different armies every day, but I think ending of the day, we're going to be close or in the 5,700 range, I think. Somewhere around there. Yeah, 5,780. I think I've got 2 defenses still left to take, though, I'm pretty sure. But thank you so much for watching. Remember to enter for the second gold pass. All the rules are in the pinned comment and description of the video. See you guys very soon. Peace out.